right. We did manage to liberate the... We did not manage to liberate the arrows of many targets. Hold on a second. That's bizarre. Huh. I think these came back. Because I think I stole these. And then they were back. That's weird. Maybe I didn't steal them. Maybe I never bothered. But the first thing I think we're going to do, if we take a look at our journal, we have a dwindling list of things to do. We do want to find the House of Grief. We know where that is. We're still looking for dribbles. I don't know what piece we're missing. I think we're going to do a little bit... we're going to go talk to Kithric Voss. That's been sitting on our map for a while. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's head down to the sewers. Yeah, I don't know what all the improvements are that are made in Honor Mode, and by improvements I mean improvements to the bosses. But I've heard that Honor Mode throws some serious tricks and twists at you. Yes, we're absolutely going to do the House of Grief, but we're gonna do a little bit of other stuff on the way. What did that just say? Lost Draconic Fury? Level 17 Dragon. Hello there, friendo. All incoming damage reduced by 4. Legendary action Draconic Fury. Well, this is not your average Dragonborn, it seems. They have 520 hit points. That's nothing to sneeze at. Let's talk to Quadenos.
Come closer. Tell me what you see.
Let's see. Insight. Consider the Dragonborn's face and mannerisms. We'll slap a guidance on this one. Oh, what are the limitations on Elixir of Bloodlust and Speed, Sam? That's very interesting.
His voice carries the weight of untold centuries, and his ridges are scarred with uncounted battles. This is no Dragonborn. This is a red dragon.
His character info sheet did say that. I know you for what you are, a red dragon.
It is so. Call me Kudenos.
Kudenos.
Master of Flames, Splitter of Skies. I will be the one to carry Voss into battle against Vlaakith. And I will be the one to breathe the flames that melt her.
Oh, that's a big difference. A red dragon rebel. How many more are you? How many more of you are there?
More than I could count. We were pacted by the archdevil Tiamat and forced to serve the Githyanki. It is to the people that I'm loyal, not to the lich Vlaakith, a corpse in Gith clothing.
We don't like Vlaakith.
I know Orpheus, just as I knew his mother. A new future will be planted in the wake of the comet.
Okay.
Until we meet again, mortal. I look forward to fighting alongside you. Vlaakith will tremble at the sound of our roar.
It has really cool eyes. Okay.
I will not forget your loyalty, friend.
Let's talk to Kithrak.
Kithrak Voss, may the astral sea be still as you cross it.
And may your mind be of steel,
I would be too,
so your
Sam.
blade may be of silver to Lakmagir. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken?
Got any of those eyes? I retrieved the hammer. Who is this companion of yours? Who is this new companion? I mean, we already talked to them, but we'll go ahead and talk again.
Not a new companion, but an old one, and a loyal one. A proper introduction is in order, but I will let him do the honors.
Okay, he already did. Close enough. I retrieved the hammer.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Oh, well then. You need to let me into the prism. Is there any way I can convince you? I will find a way to free Orpheus from your clutches, or ignore the Emperor. What can we buy from Kithric Voss? Wait, hold on. How much does it cost to buy? Wait a second. Hold on. This is amazing. You can buy the silver sword of the astral plane from him for 2,000 gold. We'll buy the letter to Voss. Should we buy it? As a spoiler, I know that we eventually get this. This might be the moment, so it might be a waste of 2,000 gold. I'll just buy the other stuff. We'll see. Alright, so let's see. I'll find a way to free Orpheus from your clutches. So, okay, so we have a decision to make here with our run. As I understand it, there are basically two paths forward. We can side with Orpheus, or we can side with the Emperor. I have spent the last week giving some thought to this, because this is like a big decision in the game. And I think the place that I have come to is we really don't like Vlaakith. The Emperor basically tricked us, and the Emperor is very utilitarian. Like, he's all about defeating the Netherbrain. That's his shtick. That's what he's doing. Yes, I saved right before this conversation. I lean towards... I think I've decided that I want to free Orpheus in this playthrough. I think that the Emperor is, at the end of the day, a mind flayer. Granted, they were previously the founder of Baldur's Gate, but they also, like, killed their friend, the dragon, or, like, they've done a lot of sketchy things, including, like, seriously catfishing us. I just think that the more satisfying ending is to unseed Vlaakith, assuming it still leads to us beating the Elderbrain, which I think it will. Let me see if I can convince them. Is there any way I can convince them? Or we could do, I'll free Orpheus from your clutches. Or we could ignore the Emperor. That's pretty ballsy. Maybe let's do that. Let's just ignore the Emperor for now.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guards attacked. He won't he attack if we free him? It's a good question.
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
I just realized Kithric Voss has a pretty messed up ear. Getting into the astral prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
That is a a gnarly ear. All right.
Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the grand design.
Oh, they teleported out. We did indeed get the silver sword without having to go too crazy. So yeah, so it's pretty good. You can get it in Act 1, as a side note. Now, here's the thing. We need to respec Lae'zel if we're going to use the silver sword on her. First of all, I want to read this letter to Voss. Let's read this really quickly. How pleasantly surprised I was to hear from you, dearest Voss. Why, it seems like just yesterday I watched you slice through the astral sea in the name of your beloved Queen Vlaakith. My goodness, times have changed, haven't they? As for your not inconsiderable request, I might be of some assistance. Yes, I possess the key to breaking the astral prisoner free, but I will require a most valuable promise in return, one you are in no position to make. But if a man in your most illustrious stature requests my audience, who am I to refuse? Find me in Baldur's Gate on the upper floor of Sharess's Caress. I can't wait to hear what you've been up to. This is clearly from Raphael. So, going back for a moment. This sword is bomb. But right now we are rocking Polearm Mastery on Lae'zel. So, we would have to... Like, Great Weapon Mastery is all good. But we are rocking, let's see, where is it? We are rocking Sentinel, which is okay in this case. And then where is, we did take Polearm Mastery, didn't we? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe we never took Polearm Mastery. Huh. Maybe we didn't. This one has the... has the icon of a halberd on it. But I don't know. Opportunity attack, legendary mobility, sentinel weapon... All right, we'll have to take a look. We may have to respec her, but for now, we'll give her the cool sword and let's chat with her.
Not as bad as it could have.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
A little history check. I didn't want to know the history anyways. We do, Austin. We are desperately in need of clown legs.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
Cool. Cool. Let's see. What makes a silver sword so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body.
Oh,
the gate's
another
flesh
fair
injures
history.
the mind. A formidable weapon against Gaich.
All right. Very cool. Thank you, Lae'zel. All right. So Austin, the parts we're currently carrying around with us. We currently have a severed hand, Here, we can, for a moment here, we'll let's go into Lae'zel's inventory. And so we have a head, we have a torso. We have a severed arm on one side, we have a hand on the other, we have a pelvis, and we have a foot. So my assumption is, like, if you really wanted to go crazy, we're missing, like, an upper arm, 2 legs, but I kind of feel like since they went hand with body, like, hold on, maybe this hand goes over here and it goes like this, and then maybe this goes here, and then there's going to be a leg that goes over here. We also still have these carry-on canopic jars, but that's a different story. So I'm guessing we're just missing one piece, but I do not know. I will miss the Halberd of Vigilance a little bit, but we're going to try this out, and we may respec Lae'zel at some point during this. But I think it's time for us to go check out the House of Grief, which the Baldur's Gate waypoint was the closest one to that, I think. Well, maybe we... Actually, let's take a look. I don't want to lose Lae'zel's Cloud Giant elixir right now, at least. Yeah, so let's just go get set up. Yeah, so over here, we believe...
Magic, innit?
Is where we're headed.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Baldur.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward. No traps, please.
Almost missed 2 gold. Oh, these three citizens just spawned in. That's always exciting. See, this is the Lady Janeth estate. We did the perimeter. All right, I think. Did we do this house? Oh, this is the back door of Jaheira's house.
Are the gods truly this petty?
You think that wand from that shard is
And we talked to all 3 of these. And we talked to her, and this is where we stopped before. Let's talk to Arvis here.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
What are you talking about? First of all, what do you got to sell? I'm apparently a gem collector. Investigation. Study the man's appearance.
Greetings. You are
Alright, well that just won't do. The rolls are on point, as always. Alright, we're rocking and or rolling. I'm spending another inspiration. I really want to know what this guy's deal is.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now, he's without care, entranced by a tree.
He was referring to a tree as nimble? Hold on. Wonderful little beast, nimble as anything. He's not looking at a tree. What is going on? Okay, what are you looking at?
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed.
Nut-crazed. Got it. Okay. You're fawning over tree vermin. Perhaps you should, you've taken too much sun. Are you feeling well distracted? You'd get on well with someone I know called Helson. Speaking of which, Helson is still captive of Orin. I don't see any squirrel. Or, let's say I don't see any squirrel. Because we only saw a tree.
Give it time. I had to wait for... Oh, I don't even know how long to catch a glimpse. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
Okay, this guy is truly zombified. I doubt you're from around here. Who are you even? Or Can't say that I do, or you seem confused. Taking a bump on the head lately? Let's go with that.
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm as fit as a fiddle. It's just that certain things are eluding me.
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
I'm from the Baldur Bank, and I've come to collect interest on your debt. That's a little cheeky. Do we take advantage? He doesn't have the black diamond anymore. Our rolls have been so bad today. Let's see if we can manage this one.
I do not recall this, in all honesty. How much are we talking about?
Well, we know he has 900, so let's say 500.
Oh, take it. Now away with you, carrion bird.
All right, big payday. We got our diamond back. We got Grief Guard Alfalfa here.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
They are not here to help. I am very suspicious of that claim. All right, we got 2 citizens. Let's read their mail, as is tradition. They have no mail. Ah. Interesting. Ooh, the game is saving for me, so that's always a good sign. The inner peace, the path to perfection. A self-help book suggests all depressive woes can be cured by drinking the oil of freshly grown olives. Well, in that case, I don't think we've seen Bixa root before. No, potion of mind reading. Okay. Then we have poppy flowers. Also for mind reading. So giving us some interesting stuff all related to mind reading. Maybe we should start doing some mind reading. Curious self-help tone claims that those who have disappointed their elders, it seems to have been hastily printed and bound, and strikes an odd tone. Alas, poor reader, not everyone can improve themselves without the help of others. Some need instruction of an elder, a steadying, authoritative hand that can mete out guidance and discipline in equal measure. Honor your elders, dear reader, be mindful of their lessons, deferential to their desires, and grateful for their discipline. Be of service to them, even when you think you are at odds with them. Okay. Now, are these valerian flowers also going to give us mind reading? This is the question. Why, yes, they are. So I think the game is trying to tell me something. And the something that I think it is trying to tell me is that we should be a mind reader for this. Now, we have... Now, what is the... Potion of mind reading? Does that have the same... Do we have potions of mind reading, first of all? I'm sure we do. We have 7 of them. Okay, so I probably don't need to make more. But maybe this is an important thing and I should find them. Psychic resistance. Here are potions of mind reading. All right. I'll slap them down on our board for now, on our bar for now. And maybe we can go talk to people with them. Should we try it on this lady right off the cuff? We could also go talk to that guy, but we may have burned that bridge. Oh, lasts until long rest. Oh, interesting.
Please, do not delay. Contentment is within your grasp. Just step inside with an open mind.
Well, now we're mind reading, so our mind doesn't get much more open. Let's talk to this guy, see if we pissed him off.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Detect thoughts. See what you can learn from his thoughts. Why not? This guy's rolls are cursed. I just want to say.
What do you think you're doing? Poking around where you don't belong? I'll show you.
She doesn't seem to care. This isn't exactly the way that I wanted this to go, if I'm being honest. I don't really want to kill the poor guy. I guess I could just knock him unconscious.
I am fury. I am death. It doesn't.
Oh.
No one stopped me yet.
She doesn't seem to care. Let's talk to Lug, see if we can read her mind. I kind of want to try that again.
Odd, isn't it? Oh, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day.
I just didn't want to waste more inspirations. That's all. I don't want to waste all our inspirations because I know we have a bunch of like Shadowheart quest stuff coming up that I want to have our inspirations for. So we'll try this again, but just like, come on. We've rolled 2 1s and a 3 on this guy. He's clearly not helping anyone. But yeah, mind reading potions working the way that they do. If I had known that, I think I would have used them a lot more in the game. Because if it's just like a thing that you pop on in long rest, like we could use these all the time.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greenery and birdsong all around.
Already has. All right. Please don't roll a 2. This is literally uncanny. I don't understand. Like, this is not normal. Oh. It did not, in fact, roll a 2. It followed directions perfectly. Here, let's do a... Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
These boots have seen everything.
All right, if at first you don't succeed 17 times.
Tree, greenery and birdsong all around.
All right. The saga is over. The pain is behind us.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvelous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she?
Yeah, okay. So his brain is scrambled eggs. I think we already knew that. Let's see. Do you know anyone named Moira?
Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name.
All right, so that was his wife. And she clearly got old and died. What do you remember?
Well, I remember I was sad. But in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore. And I
This
came
place
from that
doesn't seem
building
great
over
for
there.
people.
They were very nice to me. Seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Is there anyone you can go to? Anyone who could help
There
you?
must be. You would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
All right, cool. All right, so with that, I think we are ready to head on inside. Finally, after much disaster.